Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Zarinah Elizabeth, and welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday the 18th, so welcome to the 18th day of Vlogtober, girl. We are getting through this day by day. So yesterday I did not vlog at all, you guys. I was in bed with recovering from, I guess, food poisoning. I ate something bad on Sunday night and I was just like in bed, and then that evening Janae had gymnastics, and you know, after that we just rushed home, hurried up and ate dinner and went to bed. But you know, that was that. Now I'm back at work and it's like almost 10 o'clock and this is my first cup of coffee. Like, what? I've been up since 5 something. It's just been busy ever since I've gotten up this morning. So I've been like itching for a cup of coffee because, you know, when you get too much rest or more rest than what you're used to, your body still is kind of like groggy the next day. So that's where I'm at. But thankfully I got my first cup and I'm about to get the rest of this day going. I'm almost halfway through actually. So I'm almost at my midway point. I just wanted to come in and introduce the vlog and check in with you guys. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, leave a comment in the box below before you go. If you haven't subscribed to your girl's channel, please make sure you do so, sis. Over here we have a good old time and we are steadily growing. I appreciate all of you new subscribers for clicking on my channel and subscribing and joining the girl tribe. Over here we talk about a little bit of everything, love, life, finances, and everything in between, sis. So I will check in with you guys in a little bit.
2 hours later.
Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Zarinah Elizabeth. Welcome back to the vlog, you guys. So yesterday I didn't vlog at all. You guys know that I did my crumble cookie review for you guys, so I hope you like that. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and click on the link below. It is in, or not the link below, but click on my playlist. It's in the Vlogtober playlist for you so that you can see the kind of cookies that I got and what my thoughts were on those crumble cookies. I did like spy on their website to see what flavors they had this week because they change flavors every week, and I saw some like, so I think I saw like a dulce de leche cookie. I saw a s'mores cookie and some other kind of like chocolate cookie. And so I'm tempted to try that dulce de leche. I love dulce de leche. That is like one of my favorite ice creams from Haagen-Dazs. So I am so like tempted to try the dulce de leche with some dulce de leche ice cream or some sort of caramel ribboned ice cream. But we are trying to be good this week, right? So I told you guys in my last vlog that I wanted to meal prep, and I didn't meal prep that day because, you know, I was living slow on a Sunday. I did, you know, like wash clothes and all of that kind of stuff, but I never actually meal prepped like I wanted to. That's when I ended up getting sick. And so, you know, there went that, right? And so now, and then Mondays are like super busy for me, you guys. Getting back home on a Monday is kind of late. So there was no meal prepping yesterday. So that is what I plan to do today. I plan to meal prep some chicken bowls, maybe some shrimp bowls. Excuse me. So that is what my plans are today. So that's most likely what my day is going to be. Meal prepping, sis, because your girl has about 6 weeks before my birthday is here. And I would like to drop some pounds before then. And I know if I do this right and I cut the carbs and I increase my activity, I can make a good dent in what I'm trying to do. So what I would like to do is try and get up at 5 a.m. moving forward. This means I need to go to bed earlier. So if I need to, you know, still one of Janae's little melatonin gummies so I can get to bed earlier, that's what I'm gonna do so that I could wake up and be up by 5 o'clock. And then my goal is to get on my bike, which is right next to my bed. We have a clubhouse here, but it's not finished being built. so I can't go to the clubhouse. But I do have my bike in my room. I do have 2 kettlebells. I have a whole plethora of Beachbody workouts, that I can do. I'm gonna start slow though. I'm just gonna get on my bike. I'm just gonna increase my activity. And I'm gonna commit to waking up at that time. I'm gonna get on my bike. I'm gonna meal prep tonight. And I'm gonna use that time to speak to God. Because remember, I was talking about how I really don't speak to God the way that I'm supposed to, or the way that I used to. And so what I think what my problem is when it comes to praying, sometimes I just don't want to speak those things out of my mouth. Like sometimes I just don't want to either be praying about the same thing all the time, because like I'm tired of going through the same thing to have to pray about the same thing. Or I don't want to give what I'm going through life. I don't want to give it any more energy than what it needs to be. And I'm like at a place where, God, you know what I need. You know what I'm going through. You already know before I have to tell you. Lord, just make it happen kind of thing. So I don't, say that. But that doesn't mean that I don't have anything else to talk to him about. That doesn't mean that I don't carry on the relationship. If he is a friend like no other, I'm still supposed to be, talking to him and him talking to me. And in that relationship, in fostering that relationship, it will only grow. It will only get closer. And so I definitely need to just find my way to get back into that. And I need to get my life back under control. And I am going to start now. Like, that's the only thing I can do. I can't keep putting it off and saying, oh, I'll start on Monday. I got to do it now, sis. That's it. So I am going to go ahead and do that today. You all are going to see me do that. So that is what basically our video is going to consist with. If you are interested in seeing what I prepare for the week, stay tuned, sis, and let's get into the rest of this video. See you in the next clip. Hey family, so I am back. It is I, your best friend, the girl next door, Zarinah Elizabeth. And so I am going to get started cooking. I don't feel like it. I'd rather sit on my couch and watch YouTube. But because I love y'all, I'm gonna start cooking right now so I could go ahead and get this video up to y'all at a decent hour. So I'll probably be doing a lot of montages, a lot of voiceovers, but we're gonna get this meal prepped and we're gonna get this video out, and I will talk to y'all later. All right, you guys, so to get started in this video, I am just going to cut up my veggies. I am just using 1 orange pepper, 1 large yellow onion, and that is about 5 pretty thinly sliced chicken breasts. If you haven't guessed it already, I am making like chicken bowls. I don't know if I even mentioned that in the video, so you might not have had to guess, but I'm making some chicken bowls. I'm basically just making a deconstructed fajita. I still, have been having a taste for it because it was so good when I made it. And I'm one of those people that when I like something, I just repeat it. So it's not the only thing I know how to make, sis. I can make a lot of food. I just am in the mood for this. And if I'm going to be eating something, I want to eat something that's fulfilling. So what I have decided to do is to get that same taste. I'm going to do away with the fajita as far as like the bread. And I am not going to do like a rice bowl. I'm going to do a cauliflower rice bowl. So this is what we're doing. We're just going through the process of cutting up our veggies. So what I went ahead and did is slice those the long way, and then I sliced them in half only because I only had one pepper. If I had more than one pepper, then I would have just kept them all long. But I'm working with what I already had in my refrigerator. I was not trying to go food shopping again. So now I am taking my large sweet onion and I am chopping that baby down. I'm doing the whole onion. Again, for the fajita, you want to have a lot of veggies. So I am chopping the whole onion. All right, the next thing we are doing is we are slicing through our chicken breasts. And I'm slicing it pretty thin because I want to stretch those breasts as much as possible, because I am trying to make at least 5 days worth of food. Now that I've gotten done with chopping up everything, I'm pulling out all of the seasons that I'm going to be using for this meal. Like I said, it's basically a deconstructed fajita. So all the things that you would put in like a fajita or like on a taco, it's going to be the same thing that we're using for this. So I'm drizzling a little bit of vegetable oil, some lemon juice. We're going in with some garlic powder, onion powder. We are also throwing in there some black pepper, of course, and we are also going to be using our paprika for color. And when you're seasoning, you're going to season, to your liking. We're going to go in with some oregano. And we're going to follow our ancestors when we're seasoning, okay? I don't measure anything. We're going to throw in some cumin and we are going to put in some salt. I use kosher salt. You can use sea salt or whatever kind of salt you like. Then we're going to go ahead and mix that together just to make sure that all of the meat is coated with the seasoning. If you find that you haven't used enough seasoning initially for all your meat to be coated, go back in, sis. Throw in some more seasoning. All right. And so now to work on the cauliflower rice, I'm just going to take my cauliflower and I'm going to clean it, and then I'm going to break it down like so. Just go and get rid of the core and then break it down just like you would do broccoli. So now that all of my cauliflower is broken down, I am breaking out the food processor and we are going to go ahead and make our rice. And to make the rice is pretty simple. Once you get your food processor all set up, you are just going to throw in a few heads of cauliflower at a time. Put your processor on chop. I think mine says chop or salsa. You're going to do that. And you don't want to chop it too much, because then it's going to get soft, like as if you're making like a mashed potato or mashed cauliflower rather. So we just want to chop it. We want to keep it kind of coarse, but you want to make sure that everything is chopped up inside at the same time. All right. And so basically I had to go in and do this like a couple different times just so that I can chop it all up. I wanted to get rid of that cauliflower before it went bad because it was in my refrigerator for about 2 weeks. So I made all of that cauliflower and I just went ahead and put it in a pan with a little bit of salt, pepper, olive oil, but you can season it the way that you want. I wanted it to just be like plain, white rice. So that is how I seasoned it, and as you can see, it looks like rice. Janae was like, "Mommy, what's that?" I said, "It's rice." She was like, "Are you tricking me?" She was like, "That's not rice." Because Janae loves rice, and I told you guys she's such a picky eater. So when she saw that, she thought it was rice and thought it was something for her. So it really does do the trick as far as tricking the mind, and also the texture is the same as well. So now that I have that going, I actually saved the cauliflower for last because I don't want to cook the cauliflower all the way. Pretty much I only cook it for maybe like 5 minutes, if that, and just mix it around just so that everything is pretty much warmed and like steamed through. Because if you cook it for too long, when you go to heat it up, you know, over the next couple of days, it's going to be soft and it's not going to really have that texture of rice anymore. So you just want to kind of cook it, I guess, you know, al dente. I don't know if that only refers to pasta, but you don't want to cook it all the way through, basically. And so now I'm just going ahead and cooking my chicken just the same way you see me cook the fajitas. We cook the chicken first, then we go in with the vegetables, and then we're just going to construct our bowls. All right, sis, so now that, you know, I done cooked my vegetables, I've cooked my meat, I'm just going to go ahead and plate these bowls. I'm going in with the cauliflower rice, and then I'm going to go in with the chicken fajita, chicken vegetable mixture. And so my bowls actually have compartments. So I put the cauliflower rice in the big compartment and the chicken in the smaller compartment, but when I eat it, I'm just gonna eat it all together. And so I didn't put anything else on these bowls. Now, you know, I work from home, so I have all of my condiments and everything, you know, at my disposal. But you know, you can dress these up however you want. Because they're not all dressed up, it doesn't look all fancy like my normal dishes. So you're getting a quick once over of what this food looks like, but you know, it's the taste. And so, you know, if you weren't being health conscious, I guess you could go in there with some sour cream and all of that. I did sprinkle a little cheese on it just to give it a little bit of like the sharpness of the cheese flavor. But I'm going to limit all of the other condiments and all of that kind of stuff. I'm just going to eat it like that to keep it as low carb as possible. And I'm just going to probably do, you know, I don't know. I always drink water, but I think I'm going to try and fill my gallon and drink that throughout the day. And yeah, that's not going to be my only meal, of course, but that's how it's looking. Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Zarinah Elizabeth, and if you've made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching this entire video. Sis, before you go, please give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment in the box below if you haven't already, and please don't click off this video before you subscribe and join the Girl Tribe. Let's keep growing this community. And let me know if you're also on a fitness journey, if you have any body goals or physical goals or whatever it is that you are trying to do, and let me know what's working for you. We could do this together, sis. I need somebody to hold me accountable. I don't know what your needs are, but I can help you and you can help me. So let's figure out how we can make this work, because the birthday is coming and sis needs to get it together. All right. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you would like to see other meal prepping videos, because I'll probably be doing this on a more consistent basis if I want to meet my goals, let me know and I will show more of that, of course. So again, thank you so much for watching in today's video, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.